Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another session with Brennel's Hero mod as the new champions face off against some of the minions of Dr. Destroyer. Today, our player team is Panpiper playing Ghost, Kurt playing Dragon Lady, Silk Eyed playing a menagerie of otherworldly beings, 30 Bird helping the Game Master destroy the good guys, so we have to call them bad guys. Jerry playing Little Rocket, um, Max Resistance, and Rampage playing Sand Crab. They have been drawn to two separate areas, one in Nebraska. Where's Nebraska? Well,
Yep.
it's out there somewhere. And the
In the
other,
middle, exact middle of the United States.
and the others out to Lake Superior on the Canadian side near Thunder Bay. And they show up on scene in the midst of in Lake Superior. There's a bunch of Black Talon agents and a couple Destroids that just joined the fray. And the same in the small town of Nebraska. It's at a gas station where there were Black Talons being fought by the heroes, and a couple Destroids just appeared. And as we start our game tonight, this is where we're at. We did the first section a couple of weeks ago, and now we're hoping to finish this combat session. So here we are, heading off on segment at the top of segment 6 with Lil Rocket.
Okay, he's going to. Um, what am I? Okay. Um, I'm gonna run up over here and get closer to this black talon and throw lightning at him.
The Black Talon up above.
Yep.
Okay,
Oop,
so you have to run over so you can run up the building.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or fall down. Stay up there. Close enough. All right. I think I hit.
Yep. What are you doing? A move by? Are you stopping there punching? What are you doing?
No, I'm throwing lightning at him.
I
Okay,
missed that. Sorry.
That's all right. 51, 15.
I had already taken a hit, so that's probably good enough.
And 8 meters knockback.
no, the knockback would not bother him.
I know. Yeah.
Bus always looks so familiar.
Oh, can I pull that up? I need a bigger screen. Don't have
What
enough.
I what I really wish is we would be able to pull these two uh, things off onto a separate screen
Yeah,
outside the tabletop. But I don't think we can do it that way.
Just stretch your screen across your monitors.
I'm already using the other side. I need a third monitor. Dear, I need a third. Oh, she gave me the look.
Just get bigger monitors.
I actually stopped running Tabletop Simulator across all three monitors because it's just too big at that point.
Is it? Yeah.
Well, I mean, one thing is like way over on the right hand side, the other stuff's way over on the left hand side.
Mhm.
Just put mine on one monitor, and I'm going to try this.
Is your monitor a TV?
I've got three 27-inch monitors on my desk.
That's what I've got.
Hmm. I'm not sure what size monitor. I've got two monitors on mine. All right, so I've got one, 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 two.
Unfortunately, my second monitor is not nearly as large as my main monitor.
Same. But I wouldn't want two large monitors. Too big.
I I have the three monitors sitting here, and then I've got another monitor that sits above those for another computer. So,
All right, so
So you're geeking out hard.
and I've been this way for like years, so it's nothing.
And after my own heart, I've got 6 screens on my desktop, if you count the phones and control panels.
I don't count the phones, but I do have three computers and six monitors. Yeah.
okay, and where do you end up at Little Rocket?
Uh, technically there, but he's still actually moving.
Okay,
I mean, it's
Special
kind of
effects.
go whoop, whoop, yeah. I mean, he's kind of whoop, 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 just right around him.
Sand Crab.
So is that Black Talon still standing?
It is,
Wow.
but
It
its
looks like.
its screens are flickering.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. The Destroids are still desolid, phasing in.
Yes.
I'll delay.
Okay.
All right. What do you got? Other bad guys at 6.
And I think these Black Talon 2 and 1 over here have fallen into the ocean.
Yes.
Sorry, did you skip
You
over me?
um probably.
Oh, Sandcrab's holding, so go ahead.
Alright.
All I did is I clicked on Sand Crab holding, and it took me down to a Black Talon agent. Because for whatever reason it has taken you out of order, and if I start over again, it'll just be a waste of time. So we will go ahead.
Oh, dearie me. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay.
Thou shalt not lie.
Yeah. Do you guys remember if I did a block maneuver last time? Because I couldn't remember if I did that. I think I'd planned on doing Counter Strike, but if I didn't do blah, if you guys don't remember, then I'll just do something else.
I don't
I did
recall.
briefly.
All right. Well, in that case, then I will just perform a kung fu kick on Black Talon.
Okay.
Ah, shoot, I should put my +2. Well, I'll just put my +2 into effect then. So, all right. Let's see.
DCV
So,
12 would hit.
yes, that certainly would. All right. Let's roll and make go. All right. So I get an extra damage class, and there we go. All right. 51 stun, 15 body.
Okay. And that's physical, right?
Yep.
And knockback
Okay.
would
Sure.
put him further into the bulkhead, I'm sure, but
Doubtful, given it's a martial maneuver, but sure. We'll see what I get. Yeah, no knockback.
okay. So that's Dragon Lady.
Why did you do 4D6?
Because it's oh, I guess I should have taken out one of them. Because I remember it's 3d6, but oh wait, it's not a killing attack. So yeah, you're right. It is only 3d6, not 46. Okay, I'll roll again. Nope, still no knockback. Carry on.
Alright. So the one that you hit is stunned, but the one up above you is going to take a shot at you.
Okay, I have a +1 to DCV for my martial maneuver, so it is now 9.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I did that dragon's maneuver, so I think I will still have a +1 to it, because I think it would. Oh, wait, no, +2, so it's 11. My apologies.
I hit a DCV of 15.
Yep, that hits.
Does a 13 hit you?
Yes, that will also hit me, because it's an 11. So,
So
three
this
three shots would hit.
so this might hurt. Does 39 and 11 and then holy crap, 57 and 17.
All right, is this a killing attack?
No,
Okay. All right.
energy
Well,
blast.
all right. Well, let's see. So the first one does. Let's see. So I think it's 25. So I take 14 stun from that. And then the second one, however, though, it is 57, so that's 32. So that, that con stuns me, and I'm at 4 stun.
Ow.
And you are knocked off of the boat
Excellent.
into the water.
You
Nice.
didn't still off your swimming by any chance, did you?
No.
Good man.
Not so handy when you're unconscious, though.
Yeah. Well, I'm not
Sorry.
unconscious. I'm just stunned. Yeah.
Yeah.
So those two
Well,
have gone. Alright, bring this guy.
I
And
won't say anything about hitting in the water in the limp state.
sploosh.
Yep.
Alrighty. I have two black talons over on this side of the ship that are going to target Lyson, or
Yep.
whatever.
We
You're
hit
the
those.
Khazar warrior? Yeah, the two on the other side you hit, but the two on this
No.
side,
Okay.
there's
Okay,
two on
got
this
it.
side as well. Black Talon 2-2 and 2-1. So one will target Lyson, maybe. Where'd my dice rolls go?
They're gone. You don't have dice.
No dice, no damage.
It's the way of things.
Hit a DCV of 11.
What are we talking about? Lyson?
Lyson.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, does a
And
9
nice.
hit?
Yes. But not very nice.
So 48 stun, 13. And 38, 9.
So that is 20 and 10. It's not con stun, either of them does.
And you are knocked. Oh, do you have knockback resistance?
I do.
Okay, so you would have been knocked back 1 meter, but
So, no.
no.
Yeah.
Okay. The second black talon here, he fires on Max.
And 4 for range.
Okay.
Oh yeah, did you range me on yours as well?
Probably not.
It's a whole lot of hitting.
So maybe you would have only been hit once.
So what would you have -4 on that, or
Would
maybe even more?
probably been minus. Might have been. It's
Just
minus 3 from him to me. So
yep. So that would have been 7. Nope, both would have hit. He's a big guy. He's got the easier to hit.
Okay, so I took the -3 into effect on um, Max, and I hit a DCV of 16.
Holy crap.
Damn, nice.
Rolling hot, man.
gonna hit.
How about 14?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so 37, 10, and 48 and 15. I am
And these
really
are
rolling
energy.
hot. They are
These
energy. Yeah.
Still gonna get stuck.
The right night to turn to the dark side.
17, 23.
Now, as memory serves, Black Talons 1 2 and 1 1 were in trouble. And
I think they had splashed into the ocean because I remember the guilt.
Yeah, they were down to GN's option, both of those two.
Yeah.
No, he's talking about these two over
at,
on
at, at the gas station, yeah.
Oh.
1 1 and 1 2 are upside down, so that's, I think Ghost had zapped them, and Ghost is over in the corner
a,
here.
1-3.
There was a third
Yeah.
one also gone somewhere.
Yeah, I can't see him. Oh, there he is.
Here by the sand crab took him out with the fork.
He buried him. I don't know if he's taken out yet.
Okay, so it's quite possible that
And at least one of these other two over on the bottom side of the map had at least taken damage or something.
well, I was pretty sure that of the 6, you guys had already dealt with like 4 of them.
Yeah,
I've got
this one
3.
here, I think,
I've got 3 that are upside down, so I'm going to presume that they are out of it.
Black Talon 1-2 was taken out by was basically soloed by Jerry, a low rocket.
Yeah.
Okay.
Multiple times.
Yeah, but I did have to hit him multiple times.
Yeah. All of these guys are taking multiple hits.
Okay. So this fellow here, do you have any skill levels? You have 2 skill levels. So he's going to take a shot. Oh, Sand Crab, you were underground, so the only ones up visible are Lil Rocket and Ghost, right?
I don't think I was underground.
I thought that you had pulled the humans here to safety underground.
Didn't I do that before I threw the forklift?
That's the challenge of having a holdover of 2 weeks. Nobody remembers.
I'm pretty sure I did that before I threw the forklift.
All right.
I think I should be there.
Yeah.
Okay, so where is your character? Oh, there you are. Okay. So, do you want evens or odds?
Even.
Evens.
I don't know what that means, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
Like a champ.
He's leaving the choice of target up to dice.
And an odd.
I got an odd, so we're gonna.
Did we re-roll hero points? Because I didn't roll.
We did not re-roll hero points.
So what are we doing?
Just let me finish this round, this phase, and then we'll use hero points.
All right.
Okay, Little Rocket, you are being targeted with a DCV 13.
Unfortunately, that hit
Okay,
twice.
okay.
Oof.
21 and 27.
And the good guys are taking a beating. The bad guys are taking a beating. We are the good guys.
Oof.
It's debatable whether we're going to actually succeed in this one.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Are you still conscious with us there, Low Rocket?
Yeah, yeah. 27. Okay, neither one stuns me, but I am
Hurting?
unconscious.
Oh, you're out.
Yep.
Ouch.
I'll take my action.
Okay. What are you going to do?
Yep.
It's going to
I'm
bury
going
him.
to do a move by grab on Rocket and take him somewhere to safety. I think what I'll do,
You have to
is,
leap up because he's up on the roof there, right?
yeah, I'm going to use my tunneling.
You're going to tunnel up
So
in the air?
he'll go underground to here, and then he'll stretch up, tunnel through the roof of the gas station area, grab Rocket, and pull him underground to safety and close it. Close it.
Rockets at a negative 15 stun.
Oh.
Oh. How much recovery do you have?
20.
Okay, so you just yeah. So you'll get another recovery. You'll get a recovery next round.
Yeah.
Which will wake you up.
Yeah.
Isn't it minus 10 you get up to a recovery? And then after minus 10,
Multiple of
it's
your
not
recovery.
till.
No, minus 10. I would be minus 10 if I remember correctly. I immediately can take a recovery.
Oh, you don't have to wait till post
Over
segment
that.
12. You only have to wait
Yeah.
till post segment 12 between minus 11 and minus 20. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Put an
so
R there in case I move, so you know where Rocket is.
okay. Those guys are out, and those guys are out. And Sand grabbed used his turn. Does anybody else move on 6 that should have moved already?
No, I don't.
Max, you move on 6.
Good. That's true. Max recovers from being stunned. Oops. Yep. Max recovers from being stunned.
And Dragon Lady is already gone.
Nope.
Anybody move on 7? Nobody moves on 7, right?
Nope, I don't.
Okay, segment 8. Lil Rocket, you get a recovery? Are you still at minus?
Oh no, if I recover, no.
Well, you're underground with Sand Crab right now.
Yeah.
And it's your turn to do something, but you were knocked out, right?
Yes.
But you weren't stunned, so you could take a recovery.
Oh, okay. That puts me at 5. And this is not good.
Need the Rocky theme music or something to bring us back.
Sand Crab.
Oh,
I'm
Rocket
give,
is freaking out.
I'm going to give an assist to Rocket's recovery.
Okay. So do you have paramedics or something?
No, but can't you just assist somebody in recovery to help them recover faster?
You mean slap them around a bit?
Exactly.
Not really.
No,
Not usually.
that's only for when they're unconscious. It moves
He's
them
not
up one level.
unconscious.
I'm asking
Yeah,
that's only for when. you're
yeah,
unconscious.
if they're you can move them up one recovery level
All right.
if I
In that
remember
case,
correctly. Do something else.
Hmm.
Get me out. Get me out. Get me out. Get out. 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 Out.
Yeah, he's slipping out because he's claustrophobic. This is finally
Yep.
finally come to get him.
I will move into this building. I'll come up from underground inside this building.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Rough, rough, rough.
There's a dog.
Sorry.
There's a dog in that building where Sand Crab and
Really?
Rock are.
Is that your full turn, Sandcrab?
I really have a half a move left. I think I'll use it for perception rolls, just in case there's something on the scene that we're missing. So I'll make a perception roll
Okay,
since
for
I'm
in
about to leave this
here,
division.
um, I don't think the the models made it into there. So I'm just going to grab one of these guys from here. And there is a fellow working over by this desk, actually kind of um, hiding underneath the desk. So make your perception roll. Or did you already?
I
Succeeded
did.
by 10? Yeah, okay. So you tunnel up out with a little rocket who starts breathing heavily or relaxing a little bit. And you notice that there's a guy hiding under his desk here. Do you do anything? Hello?
Who are you talking to?
Sandcrab.
I'm sorry, that was my son. Sorry, I muted.
Okay.
So there's a gentleman that's behind that I see behind the table.
Yes, he's underneath his desk.
Right. Looks like a good place to hide, sir. Stay there and stay under cover.
Yeah, okay. I'll do that. All right, so um, we have a pink Destroid.
Yeah, I'm not sure which ones are mine and which ones are yours.
So you can take the 1 1 and 2 1, and I'll take the 1
Okay.
2 and 2 2.
All right. Yeah, I can't actually scroll between them in my pool. I did figure that out. I can't. All right.
You can or
So
can't?
I cannot. Strangest thing, but it's all right. Um. So 1 1 is just seeing all the targets disappear as he phases in.
Make a perception roll.
Skill rolls. Oh yeah. Succeeded by 8.
Okay. Um, you know that Ghost is over in this corner, and everybody else seems to have disappeared.
All right. Doesn't quite have line of sight on him. So
You can fly 20 meters.
yep, yep. We're gonna do. All right. Get off your buddy there. And he's gonna be up in the air up here,
Okay.
facing down Ghost, and unleash with blasts. Two. Type 2 blast. Yeah, that's it.
A two blast.
DCV of 9 or less.
That's a hit.
Okay.
All right. Range is pretty much negated by the skills here. Oh, such a weak blast.
I don't mind.
Ghost is moving too quick.
11 body, 22 stun.
Ping.
Destroids aren't known to be chatty, are they?
Not particularly.
Yeah, too bad.
If you want it to be.
Yeah. I think they need a personality. That's it for him.
Okay. Real estate tends to be an issue here. Okay. Destroid number 2 creates a portal. And
Uh-oh.
out of said portal jump 2 beings.
Grief. As if we're not dead already.
Oh. Well, of course they are.
Okay. Okay, so over on the ship, we have a destroyed.
No.
That's solidifies.
Yeah. Staring right in the face of someone.
You should have a good punch ability.
I didn't really see that.
Look on the character sheet.
Yeah, I am. All I saw was a strength of 25. Didn't really strike me as great. Is your form really bigger than a Destroid?
Who we're talking about?
Lysen's form?
Kazar?
It is. It's a giant.
Well, it's just gonna raise its fist at you and you know what? It's gonna try the stunner beam.
Okay,
Let's try that.
roll to hit.
Yep. DCV 9 or less.
Yep, you got me.
Okay.
Do you have a force field?
Oh,
This is a no normal defense attack.
okay.
You know, it's actually not on the damage here.
Really?
It's not.
Do you know how to add it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Stunner. 23, 6 body.
It doesn't do body, stun only. Is that higher than your con, Kazar?
No.
Okay. Alright, Destroid number 2 opens a portal. Oh, where did they go? I may have lost them. Sacre bleu.
Hey, Sean, I didn't see where it said did no body, but I'll take your word for it.
It's a no normal defense. It's all or nothing. So stunner beam, 6 dice 6, 0 endurance, AVAD. Yeah.
Yep, my bad.
Okay. Alright, so where'd Drax go?
Did Dragon Lady get a chance to go? It looks like we skipped her again. Just
Well, she recovered. I mean, all she can do is recover from being stunned. So that's fine. She just recovers from being stunned.
Okay. So, I'm going to change the name for Drax. And for Ballistic. Okay. Two flying beings come out of the portal, Orion and Cyclone. And Orion does a look around and he says, "There you are, blue lightning guy!" And he comes flying over to you and he flies down. Now you're just recovering from being stunned, right?
I think it just recovered from stun. Past tense.
yeah. So I'm at full DCV.
Okay. Why are you so small?
Okay. Why is he so big?
Why is he upside down?
I don't care about that. It's I figure it's one of Cypher's characters. So he looks like he's gonna come over and hit me.
So he lands and he says, "You and I have a challenge. None other shall interfere. You and I, one on one, mano a mano. Do you accept?"
I point to my chin and say, "Right here," and then go desolid.
Nice.
it, is it is it obvious that you're desolid?
Yeah.
Okay. So he says, "Very well, I accept." And so you desolid, he goes, "I can work on that."
Nice.
Hit a DCV of 7.
He would have missed anyway.
Okay. So he shoots a blast that you can feel.
Okay.
That's Orion. Why is it throwing everything all over the place? I don't understand. Okay, so Wells is not here.
Yep.
Remind me I don't want to do a two scene thing again. Okay.
Uh,
I think it's an interesting. Um,
Experiment.
yes. All right.
It's probably a few too many things going on at once. Too many characters. Yeah.
And things are not working properly. All right. Binder and Black Star together move through the area looking for targets. Max, you
I aborted.
aborted, yes. Ghost.
The Ghost does a maximum combat velocity passing strike on Black Talon 2 1-3.
Up there?
Why can't I? No, I'm trying to grab Ghost. Yeah, so she hits Black Talon 2 1-3. She then continues her path down to the edge of this bus, rounds the bus, and heads up into the just past the forested area over here. Oops, and I just dropped her off. I dropped her off the face of the earth. We'll put her here. So, passing strike. Um, going on here. Okay, so I hit a OCV of 13, 14 rather,
Okay.
and doing. Sorry, I got confused by Black Star's roll there. 80 stun. I think he's gone.
Seems likely.
But does he fall on the other Destroid?
Knockback. 23
Really?
body.
Okay, this is a martial attack, so I'm rolling 3 dice. What is that? It's a total of 11, so 20. Yeah, it takes 4 inches, 4 meters of knockback.
Yeah, he's got knockback resistance, so that wouldn't do it. Okay.
No, 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 no. I'm sorry. He takes 24 minus the 20 of knockback resistance. Sorry, I was doing all the calculation in my head.
No. He has knockback resistance.
Yes. How much?
10.
Oh, I thought he had 20 of knockback resistance.
Then 14.
Okay. So you send him flying away over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you relay any information to the two people that have gone inside the building?
Yeah, I might say something along the lines of like, we are seriously outnumbered. Two more have just appeared.
Do you say that over comms or by the mental link?
That would probably be by
Both,
comms. She's still not used to that mental link stuff.
because both Rocket and Sancrab have mental link too.
Okay.
So by comms, okay?
Yeah.
Sancrab will reply. Thanks for the heads up. I see what's going on.
You may not, because Ghost is way over here by the bus.
Well, he has 360 rapid and all kinds of modifiers for not taking range penalties. So I challenge that. But if you say he doesn't see it, that's fine.
Remember his nanite swarm.
Sandcribe sees everything.
Like danger sense almost.
I see. So what's the range on your... I thought it would be that you would see what Ghost sees, so whatever is in the area around Ghost, so you would see the trees and the bus and that sort of stuff.
It depends on what you're talking about. If you're talking about her projecting something that she sees to me, that would be a half phase action on her behalf, and it's whatever she wants me to see. But I was talking about Sandcrab's spatial awareness, which is bought as 360 and rapid, and he has
Penetrating?
modifiers for uh, for range modifiers with macro and micro.
Okay, but um, wouldn't, because you're inside a building, wouldn't the walls of the building prevent you from seeing through it unless you have penetrating?
It's spatial awareness. It's automatically penetrating.
Is it?
Yep.
It is.
Well, that's something new on me.
Except if those buildings are covered with lead.
Yes, if they are lead line buildings, then he cannot see through them.
I'm torn. I don't want Cypher to win right now, or America to win, but still.
I should put that in there.
Painted from the 60s, so it's lead-based paint.
I would imagine so.
Oh.
If it was out on the boat, maybe not. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that you're kind of self-contained right now.
That's awesome.
You're going to say that that's a lead building, is that what you're saying?
No, it's lead-based paint. It's lead paint, and you can't see through lead.
That's amazing.
Nice.
Ghost is AFK for 2 minutes.
Okay.
Nice.
So you do your thing and it hits the walls and you kind of go, well, damn. um,
All right. In that case, I will retcon what I said.
okay.
I'll say instead, I'll be in the combat shortly. I have to help Rocket recover. Hold down the fort.
It's all on you, Ghost. You okay? Oh, he's gone. Very good. All right. So I am
Who builds a
calling
gas
on.
station without windows?
Yeah. Who?
Hmm.
I didn't make the set. I just used it.
Sure,
Nebraska.
it'd be. I'm sure it'd be
Kazar.
letting glass.
Kazar, it's your turn.
Yeah, so I'm going to check and make sure that it is possible that I do this, but I have my multiform change as a zero phase action. So I'd like to make a change back to Lysen form and then take a half phase move, teleport down to the ground over here, um, and then turn on a power, um, which is darkness. Um, Basically, it's her whole rune force swarm of energy coming out of her body rather than just her eyes. And it's darkness to sight, radio, hearing, and spatial awareness within a 6 meter radius. Personal immunity. And it stays on for a turn. It's got a time limit.
Okay, so you're jumping down.
Leaping down, but I'll move, not leaping, teleporting down. So she's
Okay.
basically going to change forms back to Lysen form and then teleport down, and then have that darkness around her.
Okay. Do you
Um,
have a field effect for how far that goes?
6 meters.
Yeah.
I'm about to do it, but that'll be the end of my turn, really, because I don't think I can move and turn on a power and do more than that. So
Well, darkness is actually an attack power as well. So,
yeah, so that's the end of it for me.
yep.
I'm gonna get her over there, and then I will get. Oh, excuse me, sorry. And then I will get the darkness field.
Okay. And
And my
dragon lady, you were having to recover. Yes.
Well, let's see. If this is 8, then yes.
Segment 9. Lil
Rocket's
Rocket.
going to yeah, Rocket's going to take another couple of deep breaths, calm down. I'm taking a recovery.
You're taking another recovery. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're out.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of black talons who go on this phase. All right.
Over in our scene, you only got one active.
I mean, I think I would. Well, no, I can't now because there's a darkness field that prevents hearing, so I'm not going to say a dang thing.
I can't hear anything. Dang it all.
Oh no, she's got personal immunity, so she will say, over comms, we are outnumbered and heavily outmatched in Thunder Bay. Anyone able to assist quickly, we will appreciate it. That is her speaking that.
Good thing you have personal immunity, otherwise nobody could hear you.
That is a darkness field, though it is energy, light, and all that good stuff. But it's impossible to see.
Yeah.
Sandcrab will reply. Work together. Use your teammates to take them out one at a time. Teamwork.
I think Lysen will say back, kind of snarky, That kind of sounds like you're saying just do better. Thanks for the help.
We're outnumbered two. Also two.
All right.
Ghost will engage in a little bit of soliloquy with her teammates. Uh, um, Little Rocket, can you evacuate the civilians?
Yeah, I should be able to.
Can you do that without me?
Yes.
I'm going to relieve the Thunder Bay people. Don't bother defeating the opponents here. Just evacuate the civilians.
Really
And
interesting.
if Lizen hears that over comms at all, she will say with many thanks.
I've got to open Google Maps and find out how far Nebraska is from Lake Erie.
Like Superior.
Lake Superior, sorry. And then I got to do some math.
Okay. So, I believe this guy is
What you're
out.
saying is it's gonna take Ghost as long as it takes Peter to find how far it is and everything to actually get there.
That's actually quite possible, yes. You're looking about roughly 500 kilometers.
If you fly directly there.
Yeah, well, I can pretty much fly directly there. I'm also, by the way, invisible to radar now. Yay me.
Hooray! Hooray! Great team.
Okay, so I have a couple Black Talon agents, and the two over here are in the water. This one up here is out. Then there's the one that shot Dragon Lady into the waters. But this guy is going to. Ha! Well, she's out of the way. I've dealt with her. And he's going to continue firing on the um, soldiers that are here. Okay. If I could stop moving the wrong way. No. Nope. Don't want to highlight the whole thing.
Actually, I'm rethinking this. It's going to take her as much as 30 seconds to get there.
Maybe you want to send a rocket there?
Maybe send Rocket or ask Rocket to bring me, because Rocket can come back in the very next phase.
All right. Black Talon number 2 comes flying over, and he's going to make a grab at Dragon Lady on segment 9.
Right. Yeah, she's just going to.
Are you going to abort or dodge, or are you
Um.
going to let yourself be picked up? Dum, dum, dum,
hmm,
dum.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know if there is a. Is there a penalty for trying to either block or dodge? I'm thinking the block might not, but the dodge probably would be. But I think I'll just screw it. I'll just try a block on him since he's trying to actually grab me.
Okay.
All right, I'll put my 2 skill levels into OCV, so this will be onboarding my 10. Okay, if he has an OCV of 11 or less, I block him.
He he has an OCV of 11.
Okay, then I block him. Nice.
Well done. What? What? This little minx? What's going on here?
Yep.
Okay, this Black Talon agent. Um, Silkide, your darkness is to what?
Sight, radio, hearing, and spatial awareness.
Okay.
How dare
Sight.
you?
So sight, hearing, spatial awareness, and what?
And radio.
And radio.
And it's all the groups, not just
Yeah.
the thing. It's yeah.
Again, how dare you?
I know, man. I know. Just felt right though.
Why is it the people who GM know how to abuse all the powers?
Yes. Kind of comes with the territory.
All right, so I have a question then. So this Black Talon flies over and he has radar, but it's on radio group, so he can't see through the darkness field. But
Right.
he does have an area effect. So does that mean he attacks with an OCB of 0? Because he can't see where she is?
And what hex even? Like how does
Exactly.
how does it even target the hex to know which one it's hitting? Because it can't even see it.
Yeah, but
Right.
it's
So I would
it's
say
You
that
could
if
always
there's a big area of darkness and there's something, and you have an area effect attack, it's only logical that you would aim for the center.
Yeah, you'd be aiming at a DCV 3 with a penalty of maybe of 3.
That sounds fair.
all right. So
Actually, since you're technically blind, it would be half OCB.
okay, so
Who's
If the
what
blind?
we're
area
doing.
effect, what happens if the area effect is bigger than the darkness? It's still you're targeting a hex. It
Yeah,
doesn't matter that it's
but
dark.
if you miss by enough, you miss by enough.
True.
ah,
I don't see why it would be a half OCB though.
I
Because you can't see the target. You are functionally blind.
You're outside of the darkness or inside the darkness.
you're outside the darkness, but
So you're
there's
outside
a,
the darkness.
But you can't see the point you're aiming at. That's my point. It's dark in there.
Okay.
Like, how do you-
I'm not to be argumentative. I just want to get logically to understand this. So the darkness is a sphere or a circle or what is it?
Yeah, it's a circle.
So it's a circle like a ball of darkness.
Yep.
And how big is the area effect of the attacker?
so the attacker has a auto fire 1 hex. There's auto fire 5 shots,
Oh.
1 hex, and so he's shooting
Yeah.
all
Okay, so
5,
one
and
hex?
yeah. So he's
I
trying
agree then.
he's
It should
trying
be
to
half
hit.
PCB.
Sorry.
I agree. I agree. It should be half PCB, and even more, maybe even more penalties. Because if it's only a half, if it's only a 1 hex area effect, it doesn't make sense that he'd be able to target the person inside. Now, if it was a big 8 inch or
Explosion or
15 inch
something. Yeah.
explosion, then I don't think there should be any penalties. But in this
Actually,
case,
I
yeah.
still disagree with that. Now, if it's that
too.
big, you aim outside of it, and it hits him anyway. Aim it at
But
a
it-
point you can see.
So you're saying half OCV for
Yeah.
this?
Okay, so if I use half my OCV, so 11 minus halved would be 6, and I rolled a
I think
10.
it's just a penalty of 3, which seems fair as well.
So basically, he's doing a 5 auto fire shot, and he's trying to hit you. He's trying to hit the hex, right? So he hits like 5 hexes, and whether you're in one of those hexes is the question. So I rolled a 10, so that gives me a +1 to my OCV of 6. So would a 6 DCV hit you?
Me or the
You.
hex?
You.
Me? No. No.
Okay. So he doesn't directly hit you. Um, let's do. I still think there's a 50-50 chance that he would be able to hit the hex that you're in. So give me choose
Why
evens
is
or
it 50?
odds.
Why is it 50-50? How big is the radius? I mean, there's like 20 hexes in there that there he could choose from to hit, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it's
And
like
you're covering
So
five, so that's
so
like
I'll
what
give you I'll
25%,
give you
30%, yeah.
uh
a hit
on
triangle.
a
Yeah, you
on,
can't
I'm going to
can't
roll a
see.
6-sider. If I roll a 5-6, I hit the hex that you're in. Actually, I'll do it as a 1-6. So, and if you're anywhere in the middle ones, does that sound reasonable?
I have no idea how to argue even whatsoever. So let's roll with it so it doesn't take any more time.
I rolled a 5, so that does not hit the hex that you're in. But you can see these things fired all around you. And they were like little flechettes.
Oh, that's terrible. And I will do more research on targeting something in a radius in which you can't see, so that this doesn't become a time
Yep.
suck in the future.
Okay. So as far as I know, segment 9 is over.
So is that Cyclone firing on you then? Isaac?
No, it wasn't Cyclone. No. He doesn't move on 9.
I think that was one of the Black Talons.
Yes, it was a Black Talon. All right. So segment 10. Little Rocket doesn't move on 10.
One of the view phases he doesn't.
Dragon Lady does though.
Dragon Lady does. So you should have a 27, Dragon Lady?
Yep. But I aborted to block.
That's true. Okay. So then you're done.
Yep.
All right, so Orion is going to try again.
He doesn't look like the last time we faced off.
I know, man.
That's why I didn't recognize him.
And his dex went up.
DCV of 14.
It,
Okay, and this is Fexty Solid.
assume so, otherwise it would have been a waste of your time.
Yep. 46 and 12.
Okay.
Good roll for D10.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fives. 2 sixes and a 2, 3, 4. Boom. Sand crab.
You want to do knockback on that?
Dum 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 dum. I rolled a 4 and a 5. 9. So,
3 hexes, 6 meters.
yeah. Sand crab?
Yes. Will you allow mega scale movement out of one scene into another?
Um,
Basically, the question is, will you allow mega scale movement while we're in combat?
well, in mega scale movement, you have to go out of combat. So the question becomes, how long does it take to get out of combat?
I think we just lost your voice.
You did?
Cut out mid sentence.
Can you still hear me?
I can hear you. I heard you the whole way.
I can hear you
And now
too.
we can hear you. What I would recommend is doing a combat move to grab Ghost and take her off the map. Then do a non-combat.
Well, Sandcrab can get to the other scene in 1 second. Although he wouldn't be able to get there 100% accurately, he has a database for locations. I would think that the way for him to get there would either be to get the exact location from Socrates, because he has a link to Socrates, and if he can't do that, then he would teleport to airspace above the lake, and while falling, see where he needs to land, and then teleport again. So it might take him 2 segments, 2 phases to get there.
Like
And
you're
it's going
inside
to
of the
take you.
building right now, and none of the hostiles can see you. That's
Yep.
effectively the same thing in my book as being out of combat.
And it's also going to take you at least 2 full phases because
Possibly one, but possibly two.
now teleport a non-combat or a teleport that is mega scale is by default non-combat, which takes an extra phase.
Oh, okay. Where's that roll? I didn't see that.
It's under teleport. It's under mega scale and teleport,
Cool. I'll check it out. Thanks. Um, so anyway, so two phases.
which
He
is
could
why
be,
Max takes the extra time between each jump.
Beg your pardon?
Which is why Max takes the extra time between each of his non-combat teleport jumps.
You mean as in a limitation, or just
No,
by,
it's
by default?
just by default. If
Gotcha.
you're using teleport in a non-combat manner, which mega scale by default is,
Mhm.
and you can't change that, it takes an extra phase.
Cool. Phase to an extra action phase, or it applies at the end of the next segment. So phase is in
Extra
two
you basically it takes one phase and then it goes off on your next phase, not segment, phase.
Gotcha. So 2 actions. Okay. So the question is, does the team think it's worth sending somebody to the other side quickly? We were thinking about sending somebody, but I can possibly make it there faster than everybody else.
Yeah.
If you can get there instantly, and well, instantly in 2 phases, and Little Rocket can do the same thing, taking Ghost there. Little Rocket can come back probably enough time to actually evacuate the civilians from this area. So we never actually take out the hostiles that are here, other than the ones we've already done. But we do get the civilians out of harm's way, which is a win as far as we're concerned. Meanwhile, I think the forces arrayed against us are so severe that even with Usain Crab and Ghost there, it's by no means assured that we will win this one.
Yep.
That's how heavily outnumbered we are right now.
Yeah.
So I would suggest you do your thing to get there ASAP. Jerry does his thing to get Little Ghost there ASAP. And then Jerry comes back to save the day for civilians in Nebraska.
Alrighty then.
Still, that would take 3 phases, right?
I'd take 2 for Sand Crab, and would probably take about 3 for Ghost.
Well,
No.
but
it would be two.
If Jerry comes out and grabs Ghost and then runs him out there, that's 1 phase, right?
Next, well,
And then runs back, that's 2 phases. He wouldn't be able to do anything till 3 phases.
yeah,
So I almost get the impression that you guys are willing to sacrifice this location for all of you to be attacking the bad guys at the other location.
yes, that's precisely
Well,
what we need to do.
if we can get the sausages, the normals here
The-
to safety.
The sausages.
Sausages, no sausages, whatever.
Sausages.
Meat bags.
Meat-
The civilians.
Sausages, I like it.
Okay.
So the question is, are you going to deal with the hostages first so that you know that they're to safety? Because if the three of you act together on this turn, so turn 2, so segments 10, 11, and 12, you can get the hostages all safely out of here,
Yeah, that
and
sounds
then
like a better
and
plan.
then you can jump from there to the other scene if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, at that point, we'd be out of combat. And Rocket could get us there in a second. All three of us.
How does Rocket know how to get there?
He
Uh,
did in
he dropped them
He,
off.
I dropped them off.
Earlier. Okay, cool. Right on. I love it.
O-
Good answer.
Okay, so
What I was
is that the plan?
yeah.
Because
Okay.
if that's the plan, then I will just skip past you guys and go to the other group.
Okay.
All right. What I
Oh, so
was gonna
you're gonna give us giving them to safety and say it takes 2 phases?
It'll take to the end of turn 2.
Yeah, bargain. I'll sign up for that.
yeah, what I was gonna say is let's grab them all, put them on the bus, and take the bus out. Ghost can carry the bus, can't she?
Yes, you could. So she wouldn't do it at non-combat.
No. Well, why not?
And
Just don't hit anything.
I won't
The
forget the
bus
guys
would
that I put
disintegrate.
underground earlier.
They suffocate.
Well, she has a 70 meter per phase combat move.
Okay, so
So
Sand Crab, you're gonna go and rescue the people that are underground on your phase. So that's your turn. Um,
I
the
thought we had a
Destroid,
bargain that in 2 turns we got everybody to safety.
yes, but I have to
Yep.
figure out what's happening with my Destroid companion over here because it's his turn. 30 bird, are you there?
I am here. Yep.
Okay, so make a perception roll.
Destroyed 1-1 is looking around confused.
Okay, you are not seeing any targets, not even the ghost woman.
Two
Both
new supers showed
both
up. Look.
Binder
Oh, wait, wrong
and
team.
you guys brought them.
I know.
Um, they look disappointed that there's no one for them to fight right now, so they blame you. Very good. Okay,
Destroyed 1-1 scans the building, but it's painted with lead, so it can't find the heroes inside.
that works for me. So, Destroyed over on the ship. That's your other Destroyed.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Making his way down here. What the heck? Someone's putting a giant green thing there. He's moving over here. Is Max still standing?
Uh, Max, are you still standing? Max?
Yeah, mute.
Sorry, I couldn't unmute. I should probably make a breakfall roll for that. I might actually not be on my butt. That would be at -2. I am not on my butt, so I'm over there standing against the railing.
Okay.
Or just swim max resistance?
So, Destroyed, you jump. Are you attacking from up above?
Nope. Jump down a level.
Okay. Orion turns to you and says, "No! This is between me and him. You deal with the others. Or face my wrath."
Does not
that's right. You might
compute.
just lost Orion. You never know.
I don't even know where the others are to deal with them. So can't sense the other one. Is Max the only one left on the ship here?
Well, let's see. Dragon
Where's
Lady
the
was
big light
knocked off
ball?
into the water, and
Where's the big light ball?
there's a darkness field there that you can't see through, read through anything.
At least get down there and investigate. Not that and just activate the energy shield.
Okay, and you're gonna go striding into the darkness.
Yeah, just a little ways,
Okay.
but
Okay, so make a perception roll. So when you first walk into the darkness, you do not see anything.
I wouldn't assume to see anything.
Yeah,
Uh,
even
it
inside
melts
it.
all the senses. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
But bumping into something with a damage shield on might do something. Even a blind Destroid gets, a Lysin once in a while.
So rude.
All right. Max, make a perception roll.
Three.
Okay, so the other Destroid, one of them leaped down, was going to make an attack on you. Orion said, "Don't you dare!" And so then it went off looking for Lysin, entering into the darkness field. The other
Can't see into
Destroid,
either, so yeah.
right? The other Destroid turns intangible and sinks down into the ship.
Where
Do
at? Where was he at when he did that? Up top?
Yeah, he was up top, so he's gone down into here. This area.
Yeah.
Do you tell anybody?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, everybody except Lysin.
Well, I could still hear.
But I can't transmit into it.
Oh, I thought you were transmitting to comms.
Even comms, radio won't get in there because of the blindness, right?
you
have
you
personal
can
immunity.
you can transmit out,
Interesting.
but they can't transmit in.
Okay.
Interesting. How would that
That-
work?
That's very interesting. Make a note of that. We'll have to look that one up too.
Oh, darkness fields. Hello, darkness.
I could definitely see how your personal immunity would do that. Yeah. But yes, I will transmit over comms that we've got a Destroid in the ship inside. No problem.
Understood.
Are those windows up there? Like above right here?
On the side here,
Yeah. Well, on the front.
I believe that's what they're supposed to be.
Okay. Can I actually see into it relatively well?
Enough to teleport in there.
That's pretty much my question, yes.
Um, make a perception roll. Do you have anything like spatial awareness, things like that? No.
I can see the entire electromagnetic spectrum.
Okay, that'll probably help. Do you have safe teleport?
That I do not, which is why I'm looking.
Okay, so with your vision, you can kind of see into there, but you do run a risk of teleporting into something.
Let's see, how far do we have here? Yeah, I'm just going to run through the wall.
Oh, okay, well, these solid?
Yep.
Okay.
And that will be a full move because that's all the running I got is 12 meters. It'll get me a couple meters inside the building.
Okay, so
Inside
inside the building. So pick yourself up. I tried to, and it didn't want to let me. And over here
Over where? Sorry, I gotta get zoomed out to see where you're pointing.
on the
Oh,
side here.
yep.
Okay.
Which one?
Uh, you will from where you come on, you stupid thing. From where you were running, this is where you will come into.
Okay, I will
Okay.
put myself there.
Okay. So you go running into there, and there's a couple soldiers that are from the resistance, and you come running in there, and they panic shoot at you, and so they shoot right through you, of course, because you're already solid. And they go, "Oh no, it's gonna kill us! Oh no!"
Funny, they all look dead to me.
They aren't.
They're all laying.
Okay.
They're all laying down on the ground.
Okay. You coward, come back here. Uh, who else moves on 10?
I do, and so does Ghost.
We're abstracting our side right now.
Oh, okay, so I do.
Okay. So we don't have wells.
Oh, it's Lizen this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Max ran through the wall. And Ghost is holding. And Abril doesn't exist. And Throm doesn't exist. So you're Lysen.
I am Lizen this time. If Max had been able to come back out, I would have done a stun aid on him if I could have seen him, but now I can't see him. Um, maybe I should communicate these things in the future. Sorry, Max. But he's just solid right now. I couldn't have affected him anyway. So, but I will say that Max, if you're able to, at any point, or Dragon Lady, if you are able, we can get in range with each other. I may be able to bolster us. I don't know where Max is now, though. So,
All right, I'll try. I would try next time.
I think what I will then do is just do a awakening aid stun to myself,
Okay.
which is kind of a boring thing to do, but it's better than taking a quick up.
Better than a dirt nap.
These are all true things.
A dirt nap. Okay, so Dragon Lady, you had aborted
Word of my time.
from 10, right?
Really, that is the worst possible roll. A 1, a 1, a 2, and a 3. My gosh.
Yeah, that's pretty sucky.
So obviously this power is not meant to be used on yourself.
Yeah.
Is that 7 active points you rolled?
Yes, it is 7 active points.
So,
So
that would be
maybe.
14 stun.
Thank you for that.
So, not quite as useless as you might have thought.
Well, this is weird.
Everything is weird.
Yeah, I'll say. Who else moves on 10? Segment 11.
Rocket starts loading people on the bus or whatever they want. I still
Oh, if
think
you can get
it'd
them
be
all on the
easier to-
bus, that'd be fantastic. Ghost and then
Yeah.
just fly them out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, because I've got 44 meters of running, and
Are you invisible?
no, I'm not invisible. I wish I was.
Can you turn invisible?
No. Let it go.
You don't. I thought you had invisibility for some reason.
No, that's
Down
gonna
the road.
be sometime later. Yeah. Where'd he go? He was in. I've lost my character.
I have no idea where he was either.
He was in the room with
Yeah, I noticed that he was missing. That's why I opened up the other scene, the where the car is, because I thought that you had gone there. Did Sand Crab grab you by mistake?
Well, I think there's
No.
something wrong with my um, single or not running token. It may have fallen through the table eventually,
That's weird.
and I can't seem to see. Well, the big. Anyway, things in here. Hold on a second. Oh, there we go. Um,
If you can grab this guy that's in the room,
yeah,
and then maybe grab this one right here, he's fallen over, and just take him into the bus. That'd be a good first move for you.
yeah. Well, I could probably. I mean, with the full. Yeah, that's about a half move.
Did we ever roll for hero points?
No,
No, we didn't.
Okay, well, why don't we take a pause and roll? Everybody roll for hero points,
oh,
and
it's gone from 5 to
and
9
I will
now.
be right back.
What is going on?
Now, by Ghost has enough movement and enough tricks up her sleeve. She can do a multiple flying grab on these two here, take them into the bus, and has enough movement left to come back out, grab a third, and get back in the bus. So she can move three into the bus on the phase that she just skipped over. So these three are basically not there anymore. If you can catch pretty much the rest and Sand Crab grabs the last one, you might
Yeah,
actually be able to get all of them and leave Sand Crab an extra phase to skedaddle.
yeah. We should
Wait a
be able
moment.
to.
Yeah. If I'm flying the bus out of here, that means you're not taking Ghost to Lake Superior.
Not just yet. Yeah. No, we'll do that on. We'll do that on. Uh, 12.
Now, the point is, if I'm flying a bus out of here, I'm not going to Lake Superior.
Yeah, we'll get there on segment 2.
Okay.
Yeah, because you'll drop that off 12. I'll be right there. You fly down, and I grab us both, and off we go. But I would really like to find my token.
You just want to be promoted so you can bring another one out.
Yeah, I guess so.
But I want to find mine.
Well, technically, they'll all be yours.
I'm disappointing that there's no way to search for something on the board.
No, there isn't. It's kind of unusual that way.
Might be a useful thing to ask Brendan.
I bet there's a mod that does a search.
True, probably.
Enumerate all the objects that I can see, and
And take the description for them if there is one. Because we have a GM tool that takes all of the description items right now. I bet I could even take that GM tool and just, instead of search for descriptions, search for the names and then put the location or something. Who knows? That's
According
the problem is when you can see it.
according to what I'm finding here, when I did the, I am not finding his character at all. Like I'm going through the notes on the thing that we use that we got from Jim, right?
Yeah, it may have gotten deleted somehow. I mean, yeah.
That's weird.
Well, I just dropped another one on there, so
Okay.
There you go.
Weird, weird, weird. Okay, so that's what you're. So Little Rocket is running around like a head with his chicken cut off. Okay.
Somebody might want to find out which one of these guys can actually drive a bus, because we're going to need somebody behind the wheel.
All right, segment
That would
12.
be Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves are present on the bus.
Hopefully.
Just steer, man. Just steer.
Because just ran the numbers. This bus is going to be deposited back on the highway at roughly 100 kilometers an hour. And there better be somebody behind the wheel when she does.
Because you're leaving on a fast plane. All right. So that's Little Rocket.
plus 12 would get both stun and end back, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, hallelujah.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty bad. A tank didn't even take Rocket out, but damn Black Talon did.
Multi. What is it? How many auto fires got you though?
2.
Yeah, it was 2 shots.
It was very lucky rolls. Okay, so Orion turns around and blasts a hole where um, Max had just gone through, and he comes charging in as well.
Any blast then move?
Ooh.
No. Blasting is an attack action that ends your turn.
You'll have to wait till next turn to front end.
Aw. And Sandcrab is given up, and then we've got agents, and you're out, and you're out, and you're out, and you're out. Dragon Lady, you get to do something to the Black Talon who is grabbing at you because you had blocked him.
Yes. However, though, let's see. However, though, I
You
am kind of in.
you have a new
It's still.
plan now? Get me out of the water.
Yeah, that is the thing. I don't really like being on the water.
Are you a catty lady, are you?
Yeah.
Climb on the back of the climb on the back of the Black Talon.
On the other hand, this is the perfect setup for a. Yeah, I'll climb up on the back of that Black Talon and do a counter strike on him.
Okay.
And I'll push my strength as well, because what the hell? I'm so low on stun. I might as well. Alright, so that's 14 end, and then I think 2 for the leap. So let's see, that's 16 end. Alright.
Just don't miss.
Yeah. I'll put my 2 combat skill levels.
18 for the win.
Yeah. I'll just put them into effect. Alright, so I have plus 2 to this one from the Dragon's Power flows to me. So, here goes nothing.
That's going to be a hit.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, can I actually put myself on top of the Black Talon is the question.
Don't even try.
Alright, there's probably A quixotic move. All right. Yeah. All right. Okay, so 12 plus 2 is 14, then plus 1 is 15.
Nice. Seeing as it's an agent in there, you probably at least stunned him.
I would think so. You see flickering lights. 56. Okay, you see flickering lights from when you hit him.
Excellent. Okay, and I'm done. Because last thing I can do is attack.
Alright. You're out, and you're out, and you're out, and you're out. And I have a pink Destroid. So
No targets.
people over in the gas station scene, make a perception roll to see if you notice that normals are disappearing, or even if you care.
Figured by 2.
Okay.
What mission parameters were the Destroids given?
Um, take out the heroes that they're expecting to appear, and if you see any of the militia, they would be firing back on you to destroy them.
Think about innocence.
There are no innocents.
By the way, these people that are arrayed beside the bus, they are actually in the bus.
Uh-huh. So did everybody roll for
Yeah, I made it by 3.
no, for hero points?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I got 9 of them.
Okay.
Rocket's got 7.
And Sand Crab?
6.
All right.
My hero points. 4. 4 hero points for me.
Okay. What about the rest of you?
7
Silkhide?
over here.
7.
7.
And Max?
I rolled it earlier. I think I rolled a 7. And it's actually labeled as hero points. So.
Oh, nice. Okay,
7 points.
so Mr. Destroid at the gas station. You have not seen any militia, but you have noticed that there was a human being over here by the Black Talon, and it's gone now. Pests.
I start picking up cars and looking for things to squash.
Okay.
They're pink Destroid.
Okay, and Destroid over at the other scene.
Going to wander through the darkness and hope he gets lucky.
Okay.
Does he trip over that big engine thing and fall prone? That'd be awesome. Because it's right in front of him. See it.
Yeah, I don't know how you want to handle this. He's going to be walking around looking for the source.
Okay. I think that's something we're definitely going to have to look up there, Jason. Finding people in a darkness field. How do you do it?
I don't think there is a way. I mean, that's like it's like wandering around in the darkness. There's no
Yeah, you
and
put your
and if,
hands out and you reach.
but I mean, when you're trying to use an alternative sense to make an attack roll, you have to use that sense to do it. And if they don't have a sense,
Targeting.
they don't have a way to target. So there is no real way to do it.
It would a three would be it.
That's it.
Okay, so
There is no
use
way
your
to
hero
target.
points.
RCB at 0.
No, the villains don't get hero points. That's not the way this works.
They get villain points. Hello? This is Destroyer's world. What's the matter for you?
Yeah,
You just
actually, no.
activate self-destruct and probably get him right.
Ooh.
Oh wow!
Now that's an extreme way to do it. Sure.
No, not
Does
very
your
good.
darkness go under the ship there, Jason?
It's a
Like
radius, yeah. So
yeah,
it is a
but
circle. Yeah.
is it blocked because of the floor of the like do you
I don't.
understand?
Yeah, I don't think it is though. I mean, it's energy exuding out. So I mean, anybody immediately below it as well is going to be 8 meters down, 8 meters up, 8 meter. There you go. Prone is good for me. I'll take that. If I had an attack power in this form, it'd be wonderful.
Well, you could.
Wow, but she's the vessel. Concept wins. Fuck it. I'm getting done with concept.
Okay, Wells doesn't exist. Binder is on the other side. Max.
So I see people that were shooting at me. I see jerk face over there.
Well, he
Uh,
blasted a hole in the wall, and he's gonna come running through on his next action phase. But I put him in
okay.
there because I wanted to put him in there. But
Oh, that's fine. But I saw this big hole get blasted in, and Orion is kind of egotistical. So I am gonna hold my action. Let's see now. He blasted it this phase, didn't he?
last phase. What the day that when you ran in, that's when he blasted it.
He went after me. Okay. Oh, we're in 12.
Yeah, we're now in 12. Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to hold my action until he comes in.
Okay.
Ghost is soliloquying her other two party members. Get somebody in the driver's seat.
Lizen.
So, what are we in? Segment 12? She
Segment
will
12.
get a natural recovery after this. I thought I was ready.
Thought you were ready.
Yeah, yeah, I thought I was ready. But, okay. She is going to, um, aid stun again.
Even with the Destroid right there, you can see him.
Yeah, but I mean, it's, we
You're
can't see her.
you're hoping that he can't see you. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I feel pretty confident about that.
Okay. And Dragon Lady has already gone.
That's a much better roll.
Yes. 15. It's only got 4 dice. 4 times 6 is 24. 15 plus 7. I could still take all that, right? Yep. 22.
So we're gonna have to have bad guys that target with their taste sense now. Got it.
Exactly.
They don't like the taste of defeat. Ah, yeah, I saw Cyclone around here somewhere, but now he seems to have disappeared.
That's because the taste buds do heat. A lot of toe jam.
Toe Jam. Ooh. There's got to be a better way to find people. There he is. All right. So he flies around up top here and he's blasting peoples. Ah, and falling into the water.
Oh no. Fails his breakfall roll.
Okay. So actually, Max, I think I may have messed up. I think that Orion did blast the hole on segment 12 because he does move before you.
Okay.
So you're holding your action.
Oh, if that's the case, then
You could blast him.
I can't see him though, can I?
Yeah, he's out here on the boat. He's
Right, but he's oh, is he's coming in like not far from me then.
correct.
Okay.
He blasted a hole in the wall up on the boat here that you just ran through,
Okay.
right?
Then I'll look back through the wall and go, I don't know. And yeah, I'm gonna try to hit the hex he's in and the area around him.
Okay. Are you turning solid first?
Yes.
Or are you going to shoot him while you're dissolid and hope that he'll dodge for cover and aboard his next phase?
No, but I am hitting him with an attack that's an area. So if he wants to dive for cover, he needs to do it now.
Alright. Orion, are you going to do that?
So there's a hole in the wall right there, huh? I'm gonna draw it because I feel like it's appropriate. Or no, I'm not. I don't think I can. Oh, I wanted to.
Okay. Rolling to hit, sir. He's not diving for cover.
Okay,
He does have a force field, though.
that's fine. So hits the hex. And there's going to be pretty much no range penalties, or if it is, it's not going to be enough to miss each of these three. And he is going to get flashed.
You do notice he is wearing sunglasses.
Fine.
He's met you before.
Yep. Well, I wish you actually would have told me that before. I would not have actually done that, but I'll continue with my action.
Well, I'm sorry. You would have been able to see it because they are obvious.
Um, well, he's still flashed for 13 segments.
Well, I'm going to allow you to change your mind if
Nope,
you don't want
nope,
to do
I'm
the
cool.
flash. Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Now, that's more than just sight. It's sight, hearing, and radio. So I'm not quite as annoying as Liza, just mostly.
Oh,
Alright.
Can you feel the love? Can you?
hey, I'm just trying to survive over here, everybody.
No, I understand completely.
Yeah,
I know
I'd have moved closer to you, but I just didn't have the movement, and
Yeah,
there
I see you
was.
still Stellar Sentinel's trick, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I just didn't have the movement, and the Black Talon's just perfectly set up for a counter strike.
Oh no. It's great.
Okay, so
You and I build like powers thematically similarly, and it's hilarious.
I
No, I understand completely.
that's the end of segment 12, so you get post segment 12 recoveries.
And the
Yay!
people's rejoice.
Yes, yes, we do.
This might be the most pressed we've been.
All right.
It was close for a while in Russia.
Yeah.
You're
And
right.
it was, yeah, it was challenging for dragon lighting. At least, yeah, looked rough for the first encounter before you scaled down the
Yeah,
minions.
true.
Until we got fair with you, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was a little bit 8-9 on 1 with whatever multi-attack killings, whatever.
Yeah.
Bad decision.
It's
Go-
it's 20 after 9.
yeah.
We were supposed to stop at 9.
We did
And
start about half an hour later.
so I'm
Let's just resolve post like segment 12. By the way, Ghost's action on segment 12. Everybody's already in the bus at this point. Would be to fly out on the bottom of the bus and fly 70 meters off the map with the bus.
okay.
And she would once again extol her other two teammates. Get somebody behind the driver's seat. Because when
Rocket
she
will
puts
move
down this
somebody
bus,
into.
if there's nobody behind the driver's seat, everybody dies.
So
Rocket will slam somebody in there and go, grab the wheel, hold it straight.
Make sure it's the most competent looking person you've got.
that'll be the 10-year-old. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if the police officer wasn't completely dead, or almost completely dead,
He would have been a good choice. That's true.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Well, there is a bus there, and there's a whole bunch of people. So chances are there is a bus driver.
There was a guy who was working in the mechanics shed here.
yeah, that's true.
Okay.
He'd be
The one
likely to at
behind.
least know how.
So what I'm going to do is we're going to close this scene off in Nebraska, and you guys are going to teleport in, and we'll start. I'm going to close the game for now because of the time, and um, we will take up on segment 1 with the new people teleporting in. Who's doing is it Rocket? Are you the one doing it? Are you the one bringing everybody here?
Yeah, he's carrying the bus, I think.
Bus and all, yeah. Okay.
No, not no,
Yeah,
no.
the bus is going to be
The bus.
deposited on the highway.
Yeah, I was gonna say the bus would not handle his speed if he let go of it.
We don't
And,
need to
and
bring the normals anyway, right?
yeah, no,
you you get them out, and you can tell the militia people to um, you know let them go,
Leave! Leave me
and and
alive!
and give them a location where they can go to for safety.
yeah,
Okay. And where are you going to bring people into on the ship?
that's a good question. I was actually probably gonna let uh, uh well, Sandcrab, are you gonna still teleport yours,
No,
or do
I
you
found
want?
out from Darosh that there's a clarification on teleport I was unaware of. So I can't teleport as far as I thought. Even though I have the range, I still have to make a hit roll, and um, if I miss that hit roll, I could be off by whatever multiple I was teleporting by. So this
Yeah,
could
okay.
be anywhere in the world, right? Or even off the world.
Yeah,
Um, so
He's
I
on the
okay.
did
moon. He
figure out.
made it to the moon.
Yeah. So the original concept was that he could mega scale jump, but one of the GMs said, "Hey, if you're jumping that far, you'd be out of atmosphere." But I was like, "Well, the Earth is round, so maybe you jump and you're making this kind of a round jump around the world, right?"
That was Jim,
Um,
wasn't it? Wasn't that Jason? Let's
Yep,
let's
it
let's
was.
blame Jim, right? Yeah, Jim's not here. Let's blame him.
so um, right now, my discussion was with Roche. It's interesting that Mega Scale Run doesn't have any limitations, but Mega Scale Leap does, and Mega Scale Teleport does, and I'm kind of confused why that is so. But I'll work with it, and I'm going to try to figure out a way to make the powers work, or maybe I'll put in a bid to be able to buy the Mega Scale Leap back to regular Leap instead of this defined teleport. Although the teleport was neat and I made it work,
It's strong enough to
but it's
carry
such
both
a mistake.
Ghost and Sandcrab, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway, so that's that.
yeah. I mean, as long as you're both close to 100 kilos, yeah, he can not combined. He can carry 200. Wait a minute, 100. He can carry 400 kilos.
And Ghost weighs less than 100. So
Yeah. And when I get when I actually get to spend my experience, then I've changed it so that it's as we were discussing, it's a flight usable by
Nearby.
flight givable, yeah, to others, but I control it.
sure.
So
Little Rocket, did you know that you have a
yeah,
secondary strength of 97?
yes,
What?
that's his grab. That's just the grab.
Okay.
I just happened to have the secondary thing open because I was looking at somebody else, and I clicked over to your character and was like, strength of 97. Well, that's different.
Yeah, no, that's just the grab. I just had it put on as instead of showing in the primary, I just said add to secondary. So that's with his 20 plus the 77 for grab.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the I'll take that. No, you don't have this weapon anymore. Reg. Um, I
As
haven't.
you're moving that
I
fast.
I dare you to hold on to this weapon.
Huh.
yeah.
So
Um,
yes, what is the XP for tonight? Since we're
Uh,
stopping.
3. We do 3.
That's what I thought.
Ludo loves the XP.
Okay,
We
so
do love it.
where are people? Where are you going to come in at?
um, well, which? Okay.
Kind of up to Little Rocket where he's going to drop us, I think.
In the water. In the
Yeah.
water.
Um.
Well, Ghost can be dropped pretty much anywhere as long as she's in the vicinity of the ship.
Yeah.
She'll just float wherever
Um.
she's dropped.
Um. We'll be coming in from the southwest because I think Nebraska
Um, I
west
don't know what the
southwest.
compass directions are here.
Um. Either southwest or
In the front of the boat or the
west
rear?
southwest.
Left
Yeah,
side of the.
that's what I'm that's kind of what I need to know. What direction is the boat actually, the ship actually heading?
Well, we don't.
And
Can you just tell us that you're going to drop us off at the front of the boat, or the rear of the boat, or the middle of the
what?
left side of the boat?
Does it
Yeah,
matter which direction it's going?
Exactly.
no, not really. Well, not really. Where do you two want to be dropped off?
I
In the
prefer to be
water. They
dropped
want to
off.
be
I'm
dropped
going to
off in
drop.
the water.
Yeah, drop me off in the water in the front of, near the front of the boat. That's fine. I want to be able to relieve Lizen.
Lizen's
If
at
you
the
can
back
drop,
of the boat.
no,
Yeah,
not
she's
Lizen.
the
I'm
back of the
sorry.
boat.
Dragon Lady.
Okay.
If Ghost can take, can Ghost can probably take these two black talons out, or at
I
least give them
I
somebody
was
else to concentrate on. Give Dragon
yeah.
Lady time to get back on the boat, get a recovery or so, and get back in the fight.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
I could drop Ghost off far enough that she could have her full combat movement
sure,
as an attack. So
sure.
drop Ghost off over here somewhere. Sand Crab, where do you want?
With Ghost, I guess would be fine. I guess. Um,
Or do you want to actually be on the boat?
Yeah,
Ship?
um, I mean, can we pick anywhere we like?
Pretty much.
So you're just dropping us off wherever we say. Hey, drop me off here.
Yeah,
Alrighty then.
the thing is, we're kind of metagaming it here because we don't know what the situation is precisely on the boat.
true.
Is the
If I
boat
was
lead
GM, I'd
line?
divvy up the boat into six and then roll a d6 and see where
Is,
we
is
wind
the
up.
boat lead lined?
No, it shouldn't
Not
be.
likely.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, it's steel, but not lead.
Just asking.
And
It could
doesn't
be
have to be
lead.
lead lined. It just
It could
again
be
has to be
lead
lead
paint.
based paint.
Oh man, that's awesome.
I think that's weak, but okay, whatever.
They're
Yeah, it
picking
may
on
not be
me.
enough to keep you from seeing through it because it is just lead based paint, but it's definitely going to give you some modifiers.
Ah, okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, you'd be able to see flecky, pixelated.
You've got an
Um,
8-bit ship in front of you.
if Sandcrab can spot Dragon Lady in the water
She's not.
and tell us she,
She's on the back of a black talon.
Yep.
oh, so she's doing good, huh?
Well, she's
Yeah.
doing.
Yep. Well, she's doing bad. She's doing okay. I think it averages out to okay. Yeah, she's doing good against that black talon, but another
Okay,
one happened to blast the crap out of her.
what I
Yeah.
think I'm going to do is
Place me wherever you want.
this part here. The so where the ship says Panagea, come over to the
Yeah,
far corner. That's
yeah.
where bring your guys, all your things there, and
About there
that's where we're gonna start with you guys on the next round.
Okay.
Okay?
works for me.
Lots of fun, man.
Sounds fantastic.
You wanted the more rocketist, correct?
Hey, that's no
Yeah.
Sandcrab. What the heck?
Where'd Sandcrab go?
That's some normal trying to take a free ride.
Everybody suddenly gone silent here on me.
Oh no, I think we were just all being silent.
Okay. I was hearing a couple of voices, but they were terribly muffled.
All
Are
right.
we?
Well,
Well, they
we're
were
done with.
talking about you, not to you.
Ah, okay, okay. Excellent.
All right. Well, good night, guys, and I
Yeah.
guess I'll see you in the Discord role playing.
Okay.
It is actually my birthday this Sunday, so
Hey,
Oh,
well,
going to be
happy birthday!
my
visiting my.
condolences.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. It does feel that way some. Yeah, it does feel that way some days. But yeah, I'll be there for the game on Monday. The education camps.
Oh, good grief.
Yes. I almost called them re-education camps, but it was a little too on the nose, so I just said education camps.
Yeah.
Which is
Or-
which
Should
is
call it
something
college.
Rocket's been wanting to investigate anyway.
Yeah, try. I mean, there's a couple of storylines that are because was it the last thing that Sharp said to the soldier too? Like they had their sister or something like that. That's why they were.
Yeah,
So several people have, and then also Runeforce, but Lysen doesn't know. Runeforce has a contact that is in one of the education, well, went to one of the education camps and um, came back different.
Modified.
Of course, we'll
Yeah.
see if we make it out of here to see if we can go to these education camps.
Yeah, right. Hopefully we do.
No promises.
Might be starting over with some new 400 point characters. Or you need
Nice.
to step up the pace on the Octocali campaign.
So you can have somebody come back. That's awesome. All right, you guys. I'll see y'all later. Bye.
So
yeah.
where
Right.
where are the figures for Ghost and Sandcrab? So
Ghost
that I
is
can.
sitting in the water just under the USS Pangea. So where it says USS
Okay.
Pangea,
Yep, I got
there's
it.
Ghost.
Okay, and where's Sandcrab? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay, very good. I'm gonna stick you all over here where I've got Rocket running in, and just so I knows where everybody is. Okay,
Oh,
thank you all for playing.
Thank you for
thank you
running.
for GMing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for GMing.
Thank you much.
Night all.
Night
Good
all.
night, everybody.
Good night.
Max, you still there?
Yes, I am.
Cool. Yeah, no, I totally agree. Um, when I talk about somebody's build and I point out something wrong, it's not because I dislike that person at all. It's because I have a concept of what the rules are. Now, I may be wrong, in which case, please correct me, right? And I love the fact that you found that you told me, hey, the way you conceive that your teleport is working is incorrect
Well, and
because
I
this
didn't even know because I don't look at other people's characters usually unless they ask. I figure they should know their thing. And but when you started teleporting, it's like I'm kind of interested to know how his teleport works because it sounds like he can just teleport anywhere. I'm like, I want to know how he does that because that's expensive.
right. No, it's just massive teleportation on a couple inches, right? So I'm like,
Right.
okay, great. Buy safe line, buy safe in water, mega scale a billion or whatever you can afford, and now I can go wherever I want. And then I thought, well, that's stupid. How do I know where I'm going? So then I said, okay, well, I'll buy a skill, and I called it what do I call it? Hold on a second, pull up my character. So I purchased.
You said you
So
had area knowledge. I mean, which is cool. That's definitely for those people that go really fast. That should almost be a requirement
I
because
agree. Yeah,
how does Ghost
I
or Rocket know how to get from Canada to Nebraska in 2 seconds?
right, especially if you're running, right? Okay, so you're running. How do you even avoid buildings, right? Okay, I'm not sure because I remember that there was an issue a long time ago in like third edition with Mega Scale where they said, "Oh yeah, you could take Mega Scale, but you might hit buildings." Right? This was long time ago. Um,
Galaxy
when
far,
Mega
far
Scale
away.
Destroids.
first when Mega Scale first came out, right? And then everybody said, "Well, then I'll just Mega Scale fly because it seems safer." And then each version of the game, it's changed a little bit, right? And then like in five, you could mega scale and you could buy safe blind, and you could there wasn't that definition of you could miss by this much, but I think it might have been there, but nobody really paid
Nobody
attention.
used it. No,
Right.
that's a lot of it. People will gloss over a lot of the negatives of teleport. So when other people go to use it, they're like, "Well, I can just teleport." No, no, you can't. That's really not. I mean, hey, if the GM lets that stuff slide, cool. But
But
you
then he
know,
should let it slide for everybody,
right?
right?
And it was
And
just
that's my complaint. And I would rather not slide. I would rather have the rules adhered to, because then you get this situation where, okay, fine, everybody's letting it slide, so I'm going to also buy this ridiculous power, and now I can go anywhere in the world too,
right.
right?
Now that is one thing I'm going to pick up for Max is a mega scale teleport so that I can go to like the moon. Um, but again, that's one of those things. Okay, I can see where I'm going. I can't see the other side of the Earth. However, I can handle being in space, and I can float. That's actually part of the reason I have 1 meter of flight just for basically hovering, is so I can teleport above things and then just keep teleporting. Nothing gets in my way at that point because line of sight is one of the big issues with teleport.
Yeah. Well, I've got non-combat accelerate or uh, no turn mode and non-combat acceleration and deceleration on my mega scale. So that's how I can zip around buildings. But
You almost
actually,
don't need the
perception wise,
non-combat acceleration on mega scale
Yeah, you don't.
yeah, I
because
know we
there's no
discussed that. I'm
multipliers.
yeah, and I'm true, and I'm removing it in the next iteration.
I
But
mean, I
I'm
the my character in the
keeping
Octocali can actually hit twice the speed of light in a phase.
yeah, but I'm keeping the no turn.
Is that faster than light travel?
No, that's his non-combat flight.
How is it so fast?
It's mega scale.
Oh, it's mega scale,
Yeah, within
It is mega
multiples, you can
scale.
do that.
right?
Now he also has faster than light travel as well if he really wants to move.
Hmm.
But I mean, I've worked it up. He's got 13 inches of flight with the mega scale, which is some ridiculous level, ends up being literally almost twice the speed of light. And since it's 13 meters, that's he can accelerate that in one phase. So at the end of it, he's traveling his top speed.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Now, you're right, flight has some really neat functions about it in that you don't necessarily, or it's not something we take into account a whole lot. I mean, people being able to know exactly where they're going, they don't have to, you know, make any rolls. They just move from Canada to here without any knowledge rolls or, geography or anything like that.
Right. So how is that fair when it's actually I think more expensive to buy teleport?
I don't disagree, but teleport can do some cool things. It's also got some limitations. You can't do move bys and move throughs with teleport.
Yeah.
Um, but running doesn't get you on the other side of a wall.
Nor can you run out of an entangle, where most entangles you can teleport out of.
In my entangle, I can definitely teleport out because I've got armor piercing on my teleport.
Does that allow you to teleport out of an entangle?
Well, no, there's an advantage for entangles that stops teleporters from getting out of it.
Yeah.
Armor
And
So
armor
piercing
they would have to
piercing,
buy it
over
twice.
over armor piercing ignores that.
it
So
does.
they would have
It
to buy it
does.
twice. Right.
They
Yeah.
would have to buy that. Can't teleport out of it twice.
Yeah.
So I guess the question is, if I wanted to, how should I purchase his
What? What?
mega scale jump? So the way it got defined originally, it was just mega scale jump. Then there was the complaint from a GM that said, okay, your jump is so far that you would be out in space.
Well,
Okay,
my question would be how are you kind of envisioning that jump? Is it literally one big jump, or is it boing 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 boing? Are you just skittering across the landscape like a crab going sideways?
yeah, that would make sense, to define the special effects. But I think the GM was being pretty stringent on, oh, it's just one jump because
I mean,
jump is defined as an arc, right? And you have to have a ceiling. You can only
and,
jump.
and, and I can understand that to a degree as well. Um, I mean, how far are you looking to jump? Or is it literally like 10,000 miles?
Yeah, the jump was mega scale. Yeah,
Yeah, weren't you jumping from one part of the.
yeah. He was jumping from one state to another, that kind of thing.
One
And
state
that's
to another, I could understand. One continent to another, that's getting a little iffy.
right. So then you would say that okay, that would be out of the atmosphere.
It's definitely out of the atmosphere.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
if
that's
the
ICBM
so
same
I
thing.
argue with that. So I say if the world was flat, yes, it would be out of the atmosphere. But since it's not, you only need to jump so high, and then you're falling towards the Earth as the Earth is curved away, right? So you're falling in like towards
You're
the Earth.
you're you're leaping fast enough that you would actually never land.
Possibly correct, right?
I mean, if you're going to use physics in that aspect, no, you're leaping fast enough, you don't land. You are now in
Yeah,
orbit.
because it's
The gravity would pull you
escape
down sooner or
velocity.
later, right?
Escape
No, that's how
velocity is
orbit works. You are
five.
falling forever.
Not
Yeah.
inside the atmosphere.
No, but you're out of the
Okay,
atmosphere. The
No, I
atmosphere
was saying,
is because you
I was saying that the leap was in atmosphere.
okay, so still, you're going to be
In any,
falling.
in
You're not
any
going to have any control of where you go. It's gravity at that point.
Yeah. So in any case, the rules I don't think say anything about how far you jump, making you go into the atmosphere, right? They just say, oh, mega scale leap. So if you buy enough, you can get from here to this distance, right? They don't. It doesn't,
How
it
many,
doesn't
like I
go
say,
into
how
that
many
rule.
kilometers are we talking about in that jump here?
The original idea, I have no idea. I'd have to look it up. I have to find an old copy of Sandcrab. Once the GM told me that he didn't like it that way, he asked me to build it a different way. So I built it like three or four different ways, and I said, "Which way do you like?" And he said, "I think it should be teleport." I said, "Okay." So I put it on a character. Then wrote up, I read up some. I was trying to figure out, okay, well, how would Sandcrab have teleport? So I said, okay, it would be a nanite leap, and I bought it as teleport 2 meters, safe aquatic, safe blind, mega scale, 1 meter equals a billion kilometers, and restrainable, only here identity, crab legs, and then defined it with special effects. Sandcrab's nanite, disassemble his molecules, then using C60 wave particle duality, project his dismantled molecules through a Buckminster fluorine, which is like Buckyballs, which is a theoretical real thing about people thinking
Yeah,
that
the Buckminster Fuller. Yeah.
that's right, through a stabilized wormhole and reassemble him at his destination. That's
Well,
the
you do
special
it the
effect.
hard way. Why don't you just disassemble yourself and reassemble yourself like I do? Jeez.
That's what I'm talking about. The nanites do it for me. I don't need to do it myself.
Slave labor.
I know. So anyway, and now I find out that okay, well, you're gonna miss.
Most likely, yeah. Yeah. Um,
So
now,
that
like
pretty
I
much
say,
makes the
if you have
power.
fixed locations, that's really handy because then literally, boom, you're there.
Well, fixed locations isn't anywhere. It's wherever you set it.
Exactly. That's what I mean. You have to buy. Like Max has a fixed location of new champion space. So if he's above it, he's within range. He can teleport to it. No chance to miss anything.
100% fair, right? But this was being put on me because the GM didn't like the way the jump was defined.
No, I understand it, and that's a tough call. Yeah, unfortunately, I
And
mean,
it seemed like a cool solution before the fact that I missed the possibility of missing. So it's your OCV versus the DCV of 3 minus the range modifiers,
yeah,
and it's not range modifiers by the scale of the
no.
mega scale. It's normal range modifiers,
So if
which
you're
would be
teleporting 100,000 kilometers, it's hellacious. You're gonna miss.
you're gonna miss. Right. So why even buy it?
Well, because there are people that can do it and spend the points to do it, and you could always get range modifiers with your teleport.
You can buy it with no range modifier.
Yeah,
I don't know if
possibly.
that's allowable.
Hero, Hero Designer just let me do it.
Yeah, but Hero Designer does lets you do things you still have to get GM permission for.
And so okay, there's the no range modifier, but you still have to be able to see your target. And if you can't see your target, you actually have to make a perception roll to be able to see it. If you have to make a perception roll and you fail the perception roll, you can't make the teleport.
I'm actually reading Leaping. Of course, I know we're talking teleport, but Leap has that plus 5 point adder, always accurate.
Exactly, and it does. And leap does function completely different from teleport. Teleport does not have an accurate
This is true.
advantage. That's one of the drawbacks of teleport. Is that you know the GM may require you to roll to hit a location you can't easily see. If you're teleporting into the dark and you can't see in the dark, you may have to make a perception roll.
Right.
So, I mean, it's got like I say, it's got some cool things. It's overall, it's not as cool in some ways as I would say as things like flight. You can do in some ways a lot more functional stuff with flight. Teleport's got some neat advantages.
Pretty easy to justify how you get where you're going when you're flying.
Right.
You know?
Now with teleport, I mean like I say, I need to pick up some extra fixed locations. And I'm also gonna pick up a slot with mega scale teleport